Hey, y'all. Hey, welcome back to the channel. Back with another message. I am T. Lachey, your favorite mastery mentor, a self love influencer, okay, and intuitive healer. I'm also definitely resonating with the channeled messages, seer, high prophet, or high priestess energy, okay? I just use cards to basically resonate with my collective here, okay? So it's Saturday, the 10th, okay, May 10th here. Resonating with the energy of six, okay? Giving me foundation, balance, okay? Somebody could be working on balancing their sixth house, okay? Okay. Time is of the essence, I got here. The overall energy of this read on the pre-shape. Okay. Now remember, I could be picking up on something that's happening right now, that already happened, or that's going to happen. Okay. So it's timeless, fluid. He could be a she could be a he as well. So flip the roles as they resonate in your story or situation here. Okay. And you know me, if you're sharing your time, you might as well share your energy. Hit the like button for me. Subscribe to the channel if you already have not. Okay, hit that notification bell so when I'm sending out messages, you'll be notified. Okay, and always, if you resonate with the message, leave a comment as well for me, will you? Thank you so much. And thank you to my collective that already have subscribed, that come back and watch, okay, that do leave the comments, likes, okay. I really do appreciate it. Keep it coming. All right, I'll definitely be better with leaving descriptions, okay. I do run a website over at honeydoobetter.com. Gives you mentoring, wellness plans, as well as virtual lifestyle concierge services, including curated travel. I write a couple of newsletters as well, okay? So just definitely get more into doing things with my YouTube channel as well, okay? So more consistently, I should say, okay? So, okay. Thank you so much for bearing with me, y'all. I appreciate it. Let me get a quick prayer in here. Holy angels, archangels, spirit guides, ancestors for my highest good, highest light, please come into my energy, surround and protect me as I channel into the energy, giving a message to the collective in what they may be going through or needing to know currently at this time. I ask for your love and guidance, your protection and light in dark places, and that you send messages of truth and clarity, guidance and wisdom. Okay. Archangel Michael, please come into my energy, surround and protect me with your gold and mighty sword. Please deflect, reflect all negative energies coming from entities or frequencies that does not align with my own energy. We reflect, deflect, block, cancel all plans of the enemy. We bind, burn, rebuke all hexes, vexes, voodoo curses. Okay. Energy of the worstest. Okay. Please and thank you, Archangel Michael. Okay. So, okay, let's get into the read, child. Okay. So, overall energy is the hourglass. Time is of the essence here. Okay. Spirit is saying doors that may have been locked, okay, can now be opened. You have gained access to something, maybe experienced some form of awakening. With this, the one card I'm getting, coming out of a dark night of the soul sort of energy here. At the root of the problem here, okay, or a situation is the black square. Now this talks about coming out of your shell, basically getting more active in what you do, honing your voice for the cause, and not just behind the camera or behind the scenes, okay? Because I remember it specifically mentioning here, not just online, but in real life, IRL, okay? I may want to write that down, in real life. Okay, so somebody, okay, or somebody in the collective may definitely be transitioning from a behind the scenes sort of role to a more active. I'm getting even a civil rights activist sort of thing, okay, with this. The one here also, it's black, okay, but the one is giving some going into the void, okay. You may have traveled the middle path here, taken the longer road even, okay. This comes up or resonates with being of service, okay, loves and accepts, right? Okay, so you may be going towards something that is speaking out about something, serves, loves, accepts, okay? And then we had attachment come out in the environment, okay? Under attachment came out the mentor, okay? So this is the seeker, the sage, or the guru, okay? So you may have attached yourself to a persona of being the mentor in situations here. You're very focused, possibly. You remain the student in most situations here, okay? You know that you're always the teacher and the student at the same time here. That's what I'm getting. Now, looking at this attachment card, okay, with the 5 on it. You may have been doing something that may have been for entertainment in the past, but this is now becoming more of something that you're taking more than just a pastime. This is becoming your career. Speaking out about something that you believe in. This could be, like I said, civil rights activists. This could be mentoring homeless kids or juvenile delinquent sort of energy, or okay, you're in the energy of loving to serve and accepting this role, okay, maybe even, like I said, getting from behind just the keyboard gangster here, okay, and getting more out into the world, okay, collecting opinions. Now, attachment also gives me that somebody could have been trying to mirror your energy here, seeing that you are the one that connects to the effervescence of the existence around you, coming out of a dark night of the soul, possibly. I'm getting something like the energy of something heavy with your throat chakra. When you speak into, okay, the void, something happens here, okay? Something happens. You transform the energy around you, sort of, kind of thing. Okay, somebody may have been trying to attach to this energy in the environment, maybe attached to people that are attached to you, sort of thing. I'm getting, you're in the energy though of gratitude as you come out of, look, 11, a spiritual awakening here. You're in the energy of receiving blessings even here. Emergence, look, emerging from the void, from that space and time where you were possibly waiting for your manifestations. This possibly sometimes can take 1, 2, 3 years, depending on how big and how far you've reached out into the cosmos and manifested, okay? How much or how far you spoke something into the universe, how far it reached and how far it had to ripple back to you. Energy I'm getting here, okay? But somebody, maybe even getting pent up emotions about you emerging out of this spiritual awakening here, in their emotions here, maybe even lashing out. Now, the animal here is resonating with it. It says the beast, the wild one, or the she-wolf. Okay, so you may have a feminine energy. Look, this attachment is here as well. Feminine energy. You may have a feminine energy that does not like, okay, your gratitude attitude. They don't like that you are a seeker of information, that you're focused, you're clear about who you are here. Emergence. Okay, you may have even had a fixation with fixing things, or maybe even an aggressive approach to your healing. Maybe you healed very fast through something that somebody kind of wanted you to sit in. But you know, time is of the essence here. This adds something to possibly do with you raising the essence of your vitality to a higher frequency here. Okay. Yeah, you could be in the energy of illuminating, relaxed, glowing. This is a subtle glow even, okay? An enchantment that somebody possibly tried to attach something to, okay? Somebody possibly even wanted you in the energy of the stone weighed down here. Maybe you were in this energy at one point. Again, I'm getting somebody cleansing their energy, going through this spiritual awakening, having that dark night of the soul here. While somebody is in the energy, a she-wolf energy, in a pent-up emotion sort of way, okay, is in their fields. They're fixated with fixing you, having some form of aggressive approach with healing. Okay, healing you aggressively, not healing themselves, but healing you. Okay, I don't know what they do this at now. I had the feeling and inkling to write down IRL. Okay, that's in real life. Descriptions on there later. Okay. But as I split the deck on clarifying life situations here, you're a dream weaver. Look, I said, didn't I say dark night of the soul, especially with this black square and the one card? You are or were in the void, in that space and time where the thought of creation becomes creation. You spent time in the cosmos, spent time in the ether, in the space, okay, where manifestations, thoughts come about, where thoughts become life is what I'm getting here. Valley of the Shadows and a dream weaver together. Look how that came out when I split it, y'all. Step into the enveloping of Valley of the Shadow. Here, fears are faced and the courage is forged in dimly lit paths. Yeah, so you are definitely stepping around some sort of fear, maybe growing out of a fear. You possibly even could have had stage fright, coming to the forefront with something that you believe in, speaking out about. You may be having some form of a podcast, maybe even a radio station, maybe even a writer, a blog. You're getting more active in your pursuit, in what you are currently doing and believing in. You may even be learning some secrets going down this path here. But you're the dream weaver. You are the one for this, Spirit is saying, okay? You may be learning some secrets, okay? And these may bring about a lot of different choices here. Labyrinth of choices. Chart your course through the perplexing labyrinth of choices, embracing each turn as part of your complex journey. And trust yourself. So it's going to be some wines and some, dips and dabs on this road I'm getting, but you're the one for it. You're the one to do it, okay? This learning secret says, stay open-minded and receptive as you uncover hidden truths and embrace the lessons that they offer. Okay? So these hidden truths, okay, may be coming at a time after a cleansing that you've had. You're now in the service of acceptance and love, okay? You're on the right track. Heart light as a feather, I'm getting here. You may be mentoring here in the energy of clear focus. You're the seeker, the sage, even a guru, okay? One of the greats I just heard. So now the mentor talks about remaining the student, okay? Never being know-it-all. And Spirit is saying you are definitely on the right track with that one, okay? You'll be learning secrets here. You've opened the door with cleansing out some form of attachment that may have been in your environment, or maybe this is coming into your attention at the current time here. Duality dance is here at the bottom. Seek balance and amid the chaos and find harmony within yourself. Yeah, I just see it. That's what you've been doing. You may live close to train tracks. I just got here as well. Flame of courage, child. Recovery and comeback. Okay, so you're having a recovery and comeback at this time. Ignite the flame of courage, lighting the path of bravery amidst shadows of fear. Find strength and healing as each step forward renews hope and paves the way for triumphant resurgence. And then look at that, winds of fortune, child. You're a dream weaver. Stirring the winds. I'm getting something like the last airbender, child, okay? Allow the winds of fortune to guide your sails, maneuvering through life's opportunities and challenges with adaptability. Okay? You've gotten a sudden spark. I'm getting like Ace of Wands energy with this flame of courage. A sudden spark, maybe even creatively. Lighting the path of bravery amidst shadows of fear. Okay? So this dark night of the soul you just went through may have triggered some past memories, past life memories even. Memories of having to be in fear, having to protect yourself in different ways. 1818, okay, passing on the clock there. Breaking down to 9-9. Humanitarian energy, maybe possibly in the energy of wounded warrior here. 9-9, completing cycles from a past life, maybe even. Okay, this lifetime is your recovery and comeback. This awakening you've just had just lit a spark, okay? More secrets here, okay? Now, the Cabinet of Secrets talks about unveil the hidden wonders within the shadowy depths of enigmatic secrets and concealed wisdom, okay? So somebody here that's in there feels some pent-up emotions, may possibly be lashing out towards you, fixated on fixing you here, okay? This person may even be aggressively trying to say that you need some form of healing when you are possibly a higher wisdom. You possibly are not even I'm getting intelligence over ignorance here, okay? This is the path that you prefer to take. You're getting higher knowledge, higher wisdom. We just got that 9-9, right? Off the 18-18. Definitely in the energy of hermit, truth seeker, wisdom keeper, somebody who seeks higher knowledge, that verifies information on their own, asks questions, gets to know the whole story of something before they just, agree or disagree, something like that here. Gate of opportunities. Pass through the gates of opportunities wherein new paths unfurl with boundless potential. Yeah, with this recovery and comeback, there is possibly even a portal you've opened. Look, we got the key over here now. Okay, somebody tried to put a dagger in place of your key. Okay, they tried to move the key out the way. It's maybe a water sign here, Scorpio. Scorpio, Pisces, and Cancer. Okay. Somebody may have tried to put a dagger in place of your key. I was just getting a picture. That's why I paused a bit. Okay, tried to replace the key that you're unlocking these doors with conflict, and trying to put you possibly in the expectation of danger that's lurking here. Okay. Somebody's trying to control your reality. Okay. I think I got this last week. Somebody's trying to possibly even create another timeline for you. Okay. Instead of the one that you're on. Yeah. Mind games are here. Spirit is saying no contact with this person. Okay. Immature. They're testing your boundaries here. Okay. Giving the silent treatment. Cut off all communication is what this is saying here. Give me one more. You're going to new heights, and this person will only drag you down. What I just got here. 2020, 2021, 2022 just went by. You're balancing, okay, while somebody's trying to play with you, child, okay? Look, while you're getting the hidden keys to the secrets here, secrets of the unknown, of the underworld, of the undercurrent, okay, is what I'm getting here. Wow. Somebody hasn't been acting in the realm of patience. No patience here. This could have been somebody in your 7th house here, acting up. Maybe even playing a magician in the mirror. This is giving me magician energy, Gemini. Okay, maybe even air. Mind games again, okay? So this gives me like somebody that wants you to rush out of you being the one, you being the mentor, the one, even giving me the chosen one of your bloodline. You're the generational curse breaker, the one that's carrying the torch, the one that the ancestors gave the keys to. And there's somebody here that's trying to mirror and say that it's them and not you, okay? It's not you. Wow. Okay. River of release. This is giving me release all day long. Okay. Yeah, your guides are guiding you towards renewal. Okay. So whatever you're letting go of, it is definitely because you are ascending. You've ascended on your journey already, and somebody's here trying to, okay, mess with the road here, okay? Put extra turns on the road, extra curves on the road. But God say he got your back. God is here, right here at the bottom of the deck with this bully, okay? God is all over this person here, okay? You are the one. God, look, God is avenging you. God's avenging you in this. Let me get a little bit more energy in this, please, and thank you. There's a beggar here. Dependence on others to the exclusion of effort. Yeah, somebody that doesn't want to do anything here. You could be learning a secret about this person. Maybe you're in hermit mode, okay? Maybe you're intuitively picking this up or being guided, okay, to realize, accept a person for who they are. You're in the energy of love, acceptance, and servants, okay? So you've possibly even accepted this person here, okay? With the help of God. God's still here at the bottom of the deck, okay? This could be even somebody that likes to play the damsel, child. Somebody that pretends that they're down and out for a hustle. Kipper card. Let me get a two to kill. Okay, let me get a Kipper-ish out here. Meanwhile, Sekhmet's Fury sees she at the bottom of my Egyptian deck here. Okay, this is the one that protects the innocent here. Okay, the lioness goddess unleashes her wrath to protect the innocent. Look, okay. So you may definitely be receiving help from the goddess of the ancients here. Then we also have men's fertility and Patatsakar's transformation. The god of rebirth and resurrection brings spiritual renewal. This is that spiritual wisdom. We're talking about transformation on a profound level here. Okay, the god of virility and abundance ensures fruitful harvest and procreation. Look, you done reached out far into the cosmos, okay? You done reached back to the ancient Egyptians. You are a rising star. Look, you're coming from behind the camera, from behind the platform, the social media platform, and you're going mainstream, maybe even a sexy single, okay, successful here. This is Queen of Swords energy, and somebody's right behind you here with this jealousy and envy, child. Look at that. Somebody who advocates only for personal cause here. Let me get this Kipper card. Kipper card, please. Rich girl, child. Rich girl and abundance. Look, he got 10 cards in here, something 101, 102. Yeah, Rich girl and abundance came out here. Look, you've opened or unlocked some sort of gates of opportunity here is where this is falling at. Okay? From hermit mode. Okay, you seek solitude to focus intently on inner life and what changes inside of you changes around you. Okay, serves personal creativity here. Okay, so you may be very creative as well. Okay. Somebody's really having emotional pain about this transformation, about your spiritual awakening, about your emergence, about your I'm getting explosion. When a star explodes, is that a supernova? North node here. This is beautiful energy. I'm loving it. Okay, so not only are you the one mentor that can speak out into the cosmos and create a rift, okay, that's so strong. Okay. Your soul might be even whispering secrets in the dark here. This emotional pain again, child. Somebody's, okay, is in emotional pain about your awakening that's bringing in endings in the distant future. Wow. Okay. This distant future may even be your abundance. You're a rich girl, okay? You may be even receiving a loyal companion, I'm getting here, okay? Poet, okay? Maybe even using your poetry as some form of statement, child, as some form of way to fight for civil rights or way to mentor. It's a specific way that you're doing something. It is definitely in public speaking. Using your voice here is what I'm getting. Speaking into the cosmos, okay? Rippling back the energy, okay? I just saw a washing machine agitating, like getting your energy here, moving your energy in the quantum field. Oh, okay. I heard that. You're in the quantum field. Why somebody in your energy trying to play mind games, bro? Okay. So I don't know. Let's get a few cards on it, I guess. You know where they do this at. Okay, Spirit, give me more in this situation where somebody's coming from behind the platform, social media platform. They're going mainstream. They're public speaking, maybe even public writing on issues, civil rights issues, on human rights issues, okay? Now somebody's trying to mirror the mentor in the environment, okay? You're in the attitude of gratitude, or somebody's in their feelings, possibly in some sort of she-wolf mode, lashing out, having pent-up emotions, even fixated on fixing you, right? Okay, while you're illuminating emergence in the attitude of gratitude, okay? Understanding that time is also of the essence. You're not even making time for this person. You're looking to raise your frequency, your vitality energetically, okay? Maybe even have a curious energy, seeking out knowledge, wisdom, higher knowledge. Hermit mode, ninth house is the occult knowledge. Didn't we see that 9-9 earlier? 10 of Cups, okay? This is divine love, happiness here. Okay, this brings you fulfillment. You've been waiting for this moment. Ace of Swords at the top here. Okay, you've been waiting for this moment. I pray for someone like you. This could be definitely a divine partner or a soulmate, a tribe, okay? A lifetime connection you're coming into here as well. Okay, you are what you attract who you are and what you are. If you're in the energy of serve, love, accept, then you're attracting this 10 of Cup energy. I heard that. You've moved on to calmer waters here, kept steady progress as you went through a long night of the soul here. Could have even been Six of Swords. That's Libra energy. Swords. Usually a week. Could have been 6 weeks or so that you went through a transformation. Could have been sometime back in September, 6 weeks to 6 months or so. Both of these are 6. I just noticed that. Okay. Maybe 66 weeks, 66 months, 66. Well, the swords are weeks, so. Okay. You've possibly even been had foresight even into your next move, okay? I could be talking about a King of Cups resonating in the energy of water. Okay. King of Cups giving me Pisces energy here. Eight of Pentacles. You've been at work here. You're clear, focused. Like I stated before, you're working on your money, child. Trying to get to this bag is what this shows here. Okay, getting to the bag. You don't understand. Queen of Pentacles at the bottom. Didn't I tell you, okay? Now, I could be talking to masculine or feminine, okay? So take the messages as they resonate, okay? While somebody's even in the background giving you the evil eye because you didn't switch your energy. You're in your north node now, okay? You possibly even are with you and your mate in the pentacle mindset, okay? Both of y'all on the money in the bag here. Somebody's in regret for these illusions. Look, mind games are all over it. We already said somebody's playing mind games, okay? Trying to mirror you, trying to, say they was the chosen when they was carrying they broke the curses when they was adding them on. Okay, what I'm getting here. Four of Wands. You flew out the door on these people, okay, or this person. Look, okay, you ain't coming back. I'm going toward happy celebrations. You even planned, okay, possibly even planned to get away and not to come back here. Going towards stability, celebrations, foundation here with your mate. I see it. There's some sort of Ten of Cups, divine opportunity for love coming towards you. A connection, maybe your soul tribe, maybe a lifelong partner. This doesn't have to necessarily be a mate. This could be a best friend even. This could be a life mate here. Queen of Cups. Somebody you possibly even knew since childhood. Could have lost contact with somebody here. Okay, this person may have even been advocating for you. Embracing negative causes or committing to cause for personal gain. The way this Queen of Cups just fell right here between these two, I'm getting this possibly was the third party that is possibly trying to mirror you, that needs to let go and walk away, or wanted this King of Cups, the King of Pentacles here, to walk away from his match here, okay? Maybe this person dealing with someone in the middle who was basically out for personal gain. Maybe this Queen of Pentacles walked away from their match here. Okay, because of this pent-up emotion that this person was throwing off in the background. But this Queen of Pentacles definitely in the energy of 8-8. Okay, this person is walking away and walking towards their Pentacles, child, getting to mastery. Look, this is true. So true. Okay, look, I can't make it up. This person had some form of awakening. This Queen of Pentacles had an awakening, moved to calmer waters in that clear, focused, okay, the seeker, hermit energy here, okay, knows that they are the student and the teacher, and they've learned a lesson by walking away. They've stayed in the energy of service, love, and acceptance, going toward divine partner, a life mate, a soul mate, a soul tribe here. Is what it's getting given here. Soul tribe energy coming towards you here. Knight of Wands. Awakening. Your spiritual awakening has definitely put some form of inspired action into your moves to go toward your fated path, your destined path, possibly even aligned with God. God was here at the bottom of this of my archetypes deck here. At this awakening, this Knight of Wands energy sparked some form of a new beginning. Didn't I say Ace of Wands was on that fire card earlier? Look, double fire here. Willpower, look at that creativity, willing this service, love, acceptance through your creativity. This gives me definitely somebody that is writer, painter, somebody definitely that expresses through some form of artistic expression here. This is going to bring you to be a rich girl, rich guy, okay? A lot of abundance coming in your way. This hermit boy, you sinking truth, you getting down to the bottom of it all, okay? I'm getting there. I know that's right, y'all. I am blushing. I love this energy. Okay, it ain't much that this person in the background can do or say. Okay, you have dominated this read right here, collective, and I love it. Okay, I love it. Okay, you ain't thinking twice about nobody else that's not pumping they pom-poms in the background. I'm getting. Okay, High Priestess energy. Wow. Okay. This is coming right out under the Hermit here. You'll be celebrating with this Ten of Cups, okay? This possibly was recently in the past or maybe even coming soon here. So this beggar energy in the light attribute says confronts empowerment at the level of physical survival. Awakens the spiritual authority of humility, compassion, and self-esteem. Wow. You are the one that speaks to others, that releases them from some sort of self-imposed prison here. That's what I'm getting, y'all. This is beautiful. You are the mentor that can tell someone their truth to release, okay, toxic connections here. Wow. You speak with authority from God, your connection to God. Look, tinfoil hat is here. The connection reminded me of that aspect when I was sitting with the cards earlier. Look at this. You have tapped into the billionaire frequency, star seed, baby. Oh my God. I just got chills. This is beautiful. Somebody's angry here at this level up coming to you in the distant future, child. Somebody's so fucking angry in this energy. They're probably even acting erratic, okay? Empress, okay? You've awakened your divine feminine energy. This could be masculine or feminine. Take it as it resonates. A masculine that could be balancing his divine feminine energy or vice versa, okay? And somebody wanted to compete or steal your essence, your persona here. Oh, wow, okay? By betraying you. Ten of Swords. Look at that. Five of Swords, Ten of Swords. Six swords, then you moved on. Look, we ain't got time. Okay, ain't nobody got time for the foolishness. Okay, I am loving it. Five of Wands. Look, competition to betray you. Okay, make you, I don't know. Okay, want to cause some sort of conflict, fights, confusion. This is the Five of Wands here to the Ten of Swords. So it would bring you some form of painful ending, some form of betrayal energy here, some form of strife, stress. Okay. Nervous breakdown energy here with the Ten of Swords, Five of Wands, trying to cause you so much chaos that you would go into a nervous breakdown. This person wanted to conflict your mental state of being. Wow. This person or people may be now suffering a loss and they are furious, okay? Something to somebody, some people may have even cursed themselves, cursed their entire bloodline, okay? They don't have protection of their ancestors for doing whatever they did or said and such, okay? Silly goals with friends here, having some form of delusional friend group that they work with that only live in fantasy here. Wow. These people are possibly even going toward loneliness, looking at a jail cell, child, okay? Looking at a wall for the rest of their life, okay? Toxically trying to connect to your foundation, your home, having some obsession with your stability, child, is what I'm getting here. Some obsession with you not being stable. I'm just getting here. Six of Cups, this could be somebody you're familiar with, possibly that's even isolated on purpose away from you here. This person gives me the energy of somebody that doesn't want you to know a truth, somebody that purposely hid from you until you ask the right question sort of energy, somebody that lies until you ask the right questions. King of Swords just came out. A liar. Look. Somebody who's a liar has been lying on the Empress here. Knight of Cups. Somebody may now want to offer some sort of apology. This person wanted to lie about a proposal that they made to the Empress. Some sort of offer, negotiation, some sort of mediating energy here. Somebody who lied on you now wants to talk to you so you can lie for them. And basically they want you to play into the role that they lied on you about. Oh, okay. I don't know how that's going to work. Okay. There's something this person may be not trying to give you here as well. Secrets. Some sort of hidden knowledge about some form of reciprocity they were supposed to be giving. Equal give and take, something that they were supposed to be giving you, okay? They done lied on the Empress about something, and they ain't gave you what they were supposed to be given, okay? Maybe even said you were sick, okay? And unable to move. Okay, this person maybe even said you were immobile, like physically, child, not just that you didn't have a car. You physically possibly couldn't even move. This person possibly even signed some form of contracts over you. Okay, this is giving a caregiver, somebody that's supposed to be your caregiver here or something. Okay. Oh, okay. Well, this is why they would be upset that you are in the energy of having this spiritual awakening and creating with the divine here. Okay, this is exactly why, and you're coming toward your own independence because you're going to expose this person in the distant future as you become more independent and self-sufficient here. Okay, this person may have even been pretending to be some form of a caregiver of yours over a period of time here. Wow. Okay. There may be other people or third party that knew about this. This could be somebody that's in your family, and you're a high priestess. You possibly even spoke a truth about this and moved on to calmer waters. You coming out of this dark night of the soul with the pure ether brought you the clear intuition on this of what was going on in the background is what I'm getting here. Now somebody's in regret. In the 5 cup energy, child. No, they're not. Okay. Somebody possibly needed to learn some sort of lesson here. High Priestess set him up as bait. Okay. You're possibly even sending somebody else through an awakening around this situation. Somebody who was trying to cause some form of conflict here. Argument, strife here, confusion. Manipulation on what comes around goes around. Somebody is trying to flip the energy, possibly hand you over their karma. Okay, some seeds that they planted with this manipulation, with this possibly even baneful work here with the magician in the reverse. This could be air energy here, possibly even in the public eye. Trying to cover up your abundant energy, okay? Trying to cover up your rich girl energy, okay? Trying to cover up that you're a high priestess, star high priestess that actually possibly even walks and speaks truth here, okay? This is what's bringing you in a wheel of fortune here, that you're queen of cups here, energy that's trying to stand between you, your man, and the wheel of fortune, child. I just can't get it. Okay. This Queen of Pentacles, you collective are this Queen of Pentacles making these investments here. Okay, you may have walked away from this star energy in the past at some point as well. This was because of the manipulation that somebody was doing in your energy, possibly even trying to manipulate your high priestess abilities, your connection. Wow. Your intuition, your psychic ability, your connection here, your vitality, child. Look, and vitality is over here too. Something about your energetic aura, your auric field here, okay? Manifests truth and justice. Look at that. Another sword out here now. This person is now being rejected here, even by the cosmos here, I'm getting here. May have even missed an opportunity to bring you what they were supposed to give. And so because you rejected them, Four of Cups, okay, they planned, Two of Wands, okay, to move towards somebody and made some form of decision here, okay? Some form of decision to go toward Ace of Wands, Love, Two of Cups. Okay, this is made some sort of decision to go and do who you screw. Okay, this is exactly what this is giving. Definitely made some form of decision because they were rejected. They planned to go and sleep with your lover, child. Okay, in the energy of vengeance here. Okay, possibly even married somebody that was your lover in the past here. Ace of Cups. Ace of Cups is divine intervention. This is actually, because this person did this, this is giving me God is blessing you now with a new opportunity for love. I heard that now, okay? King of Wands, King of Pentacles, okay? Look, somebody that got a big dick, all right? I cannot, Spirit, look. Okay, so I'm going to leave it there, okay? Okay, if you shared your time, shared your energy, like the message. If you resonated with it, please leave a comment for me. Thank you for watching so much. Hope you did enjoy this message as much as I did, child, okay? Because I'm so tired of that other stale-ass energy. It's so, okay, just as stale. But, thank y'all for watching and listening once again. And when you know better, honey, do better, okay? And I'll be back later for another one, y'all.